What's up, everybody? Welcome to another fresh take what if discussion. Vicky, how are you?
I am good. I am here enjoying my tea.
And this one is the season finale. What if episode 9? What if the Watcher intervened? Uh, okay, can we just talk about how Party Thor has the best war cry or stupidest war cry, depending on what side
I
the.
love that he is full. He is full on frat boy Bacchus enjoying himself.
I
Going
mean,
like, and I like that they're using Thor in the beginning, like when he first came to Earth, like that type of Thor. That's
yeah,
just he ain't learned nothing.
he ain't learned a
He has
damn
not
thing.
grown. He has not lived through things. He, you know,
Like he really did need Loki messing with him to like actually make him a well-rounded person.
yeah.
Like that.
He's just, frat boy,
I mean, the
mama
battle cry
boy.
of "Viva Las Vegas," and it's to the point where I was saying the same thing Ultron was saying. Like I ain't never heard no battle cry like
Nope.
that, and I'm like I will be screaming that every time I play Smash now, because that's not the first time he did it like 3 more times in the episode where he was just screaming out Vegas.
Yeah. As a person who goes to Vegas every other year and a couple times there every year, I support this. I fully understand why. Yes, you shout out Viva Las Vegas.
Nobody messes with Vegas. So, the first of all, this episode is only 35 minutes. It is fast paced, so I'm gonna get that out the way right now. They do not waste time. It starts out with a variant of the Winter Soldier, beginning with Captain Carter on the ship giving orders about to jump on the Lemurian star, and then we go from there. This episode actually kind of like stitches together a lot of the stuff from the previous episodes, with one very big exception that I'm gonna talk about a little bit later. But the the things that I liked, the action was on point. They got to the point. They didn't draw things out, even though some stuff was, I think, a little bit too fast.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think that it worked out. I liked the ending, and I liked how they ended it, because I did see the sudden and inevitable betrayal happening. I just didn't know how they were going to end it, and I actually liked how they ended it.
Yeah. I
'Cause-
think the part that annoyed me, that made me want to jump through the screen and body slam an Avenger, was Black Widow. Now, you're the only person on this planet because everybody else done died, whatever. And you see a whole bunch of people that you probably knew, maybe not Peggy Carter, but you probably knew these people. They probably all died, but you probably knew them. So you have an overall grasp of their character.
Mhm.
If they ran to your planet, let them finish whatever they're doing and then ask questions later. We ain't got time to ask questions now. It was Star-Lord all over again. Now is not the time. You see these people, they got business to handle. Help them or get out the way. Not hold the soul stone like, oh, what are you doing here? Well, what's going on? We don't have time for this. No. Move. We are trying to live. The man that destroyed your world is destroying everything. Move. But now he wants to know, well, who are you? What's going on? Peggy Carter's like, well, we're in my world, and you got a crazy Ultron vision thing on your behind that you barely got away from. But you want to sit down and talk to this woman, this white woman, and explain to her. At that moment, Black Widow became a Karen asking too many questions. Get out the way. Don't worry about it. It's not your business. That's what it was. Black Widow became a Karen. Okay.
I didn't understand why they was throwing the Soul Stone around first. So like, why are you throwing the Soul Stone? I'm like, take it to them. Yeah.
Not, here you go. Here you go.
Yeah. I agree. It was one of those situations where I'm like, okay, you're the last person on this planet. Why are you like? You would think
why they showed up. You could immediately assess the situation. You are a operative, a spy. Your job is to assess the situation within seconds and make decisions. That was not you assessing the situation and making decisions. That was you getting in the way. Instead of a real operative, when you have just stood back behind
and watch what was happening
and watch. And then you're like, oh, okay.
They need help. Yeah.
Intervene.
Yeah. It didn't make any sense, but it did set up a nice fight. It set up a nice fight. The fight sequence after that was set up with nice. Now, what made me a little bit upset was how the hell nobody. I'm sorry, Killmonger. I saw that coming a mile away. I'm like, you knew you couldn't trust this dude.
I guess why? Why not pick a Black Panther from a different planet?
Yeah, just
a different universe. Excuse me. I always say planet, but different universe. Why would you? I'm sure there's another Killmonger
that was actually a good guy.
That's actually a good guy.
Yeah,
pick that one, not the one who
is
who has a better plan to get his things done. But he is just like Ultron in his one-minded.
Yeah, I didn't like that. Now it did make the ending make sense in a way, but I still didn't like it because I'm like, dude, anybody would have saw that coming. Yeah, Thor didn't care, but Thor just likes to party, so he didn't. Of course, he trusts everybody. He's gonna take him to a party afterwards. So of course he trusts everybody, but everybody else, no. Yeah, the Gamora thing, I understand why some people are upset because apparently. That's the episode that's one of the 2 episodes that got cut. They had to be pushed to the second season because right when those episodes were getting worked on, according to reports, that's when the COVID restrictions hit. And so, those 2 episodes that episode, I think it's another episode got pushed to second season. So it's going to be a little bit out of order from what I read.
It's what if. So anything out of order?
Well, this would be because they show up. Her and Tony, they have that scene where he shows up and grabs her, and that
ain't nothing but a flashback.
Yeah,
that's
so
that is.
I'm interested.
Nothing but a flashback.
Yeah, so I'm interested in how they're gonna fix that. I'm interested in how they're gonna actually fix that, just to see how they do it. But
flashback.
Yeah,
done. Look at that. Pay me, Marvel. Pay me. That ain't nothing but a flashback.
But other than that, though, I did like how they I did like for the most part the ending, how they did it.
Yeah.
It was kind of a semi-happy ending for some people. And I got the point where they say, "What if the Watcher intervened?" Because at first I'm like, he ain't intervening nothing. But if you watch through to the end, he does intervene. He intervenes in 2 spots because Black Widow, well, the widow from the Earth that everybody died on, that Ultron pretty much murdered everybody. He put her in a universe where they lost their widow, and the Captain Carter, he apparently changed something to bring Steve in the Hydra Stomper basically to her.
Listen, as soon as I saw, I knew. I was like, man, Steve's gonna be all right.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, so that's how they did that. That's how he intervened or whatever, because he's technically not supposed to do anything. Yeah. Technically, because technically he was supposed to send her back to her planet to die by herself.
But who makes those rules?
I don't remember the comic. In the comic, they explained who made the whole, because all of the Watchers, like 6 of them, they have like immeasurable power, but they can only use it if it's up against somebody of equal
So
power. So other than that, they can't intervene. They have to watch.
Where were the other 5? Where were the other fools at?
I don't know.
I thought. So wait. So he has his section of billions of universes to watch,
and they have theirs.
Their section of billions of universes to watch.
It's like that.
And they ain't think to come help him.
They weren't going to. Like, he's the one that actually. Uatu is the one that actually will help. The other ones, they stick strictly to, we ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
We ain't doing nothing. Like, if Ultron would have came to them, they would have snapped him out of existence. They would have murked him. Like, Uatu wasn't going to do that. But they would have did it because he's something that isn't supposed to exist. So it's one of those situations. That's why I was like, it's interesting how they did it, because that's what I was saying last episode. I'm like, they made the Watcher weak, because the Uatu is not that weak. And the Infinity Stones don't mean nothing to him. They literally don't. So I thought that was interesting, but I know they did that for the purposes of the story. So I did like the whole thing with Doctor Strange. Creating a whole pocket reality and placing Nazi Ultron against Killmonger, and just they don't realize they're in a time loop in a pocket dimension. I actually kind of like that, because it actually makes them breaking out a possibility in the second season. So I do, when they realize they're in a time loop. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Overall, I enjoyed the whole season of What If. I think they did a very good job, even though there was like 5 weeks of traumatic,
just destroying our whole life.
Yeah, like they gave us like the first 2 episodes was just like fun and lighthearted, and then they were like, yeah, y'all like that, right?
Yeah, like, y'all good now? Okay,
break them. Let's see what happens. So. I did like that they actually, kind of ended it on a lighthearted note. Like from Party Thor through to the end was pretty lighthearted, and I'm glad they did that, because like before, oh boy, I know there's some therapists that made a lot of money them weeks, especially at the zombies episode.
Yeah.
But got me interested in season 2, or like I like to say season 1 part B, because the whole season was supposed to be 22 episodes initially, but thanks to COVID, we had to split it up. So got me interested in what we can see going on in the second half, although we know Chadwick Boseman ain't going to be back for T'Challa, so that's going to suck. But other than that, good job, Marvel. Now, if you can only bring the X-Men into this, since y'all got control of that, you can actually bring them into What If you want to. I mean, I'm not saying you have to.
Yeah.
But you could.
But you could, if you wanted to.
If you wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that, it's probably a good idea just to bring Storm in there, but just saying, if you wanted to, I don't think anybody would be mad. Just saying. And I'm wondering why they didn't put Deadpool in one of these. I'm pretty sure Ryan Reynolds would not have a problem doing that.
No, but I'm sure they probably will.
Yeah.
I mean, how can you not? So.
And he's perfect for this.
Oh yeah, he would really enjoy it.
So perfect for this, because I can just imagine the fourth wall breaking. During the episode. So yeah, but that's gonna do it for this episode discussion. Once again, I enjoyed the whole thing.
Yeah, no, it was really good. It was very well done. Great pacing overall. They took us high, took us low, and they're like, this is how it's going to end for right now, but we'll be back to destroy your life again.
Yeah.
But I like that they gave Doctor Strange a purpose. Like, this is what you need to do. You're very powerful. You can alert us if something's wrong. This is your penance. This is what you can do for everything that you've done. You know what I'm saying? So versus just leaving him in a little desolate world.
Yeah, by himself, just like not being able to do nothing, which is interesting because basically he can leave that pocket dimension anytime he wants.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So he's just a watcher in training.
Essentially.
All the watchers, small little bald men. I mean, how did they become Watchers? Like,
I do not know.
did
That's a good
you know
question. I don't know, but they are all bald headed.
They're all bald-headed.
Yeah, they're all
Well,
bald-headed.
Doctor Strange has very nice hair, so that's not happening.
Yeah.
So
And his cape game is on point.
Yeah. So at this point in time, he could be, just another Watcher at this point.
I mean, that's pretty much how they set him up to be, pretty much.
So they separated the stones from the body and froze them in time.
Mm-hmm. And they don't realize it. They don't realize they're like in a pocket reality in a time loop. They don't realize it.
Why don't you just cut off their heads?
I mean, I would have did what Ultron did when Thanos showed up. Personally, I just would have all right. That ends that.
Yeah, I don't understand. I mean, I understand like you had to separate the stones from the body, yes, but cut off their heads.
I mean, well, at this point, I think it'll be a little bit harder to do that with Ultron, especially him being a Nazi now. But Killmonger, yeah, he's human.
He's human. But I mean, Ultron's still just a body that was made. Yeah. He's still just a body. Yeah. That's organic. Cut off their heads. Like,
I mean, they shot him in the eye. I mean,
yeah, like cut off. Okay, then quarter him, cut him to pieces, and spread him throughout the universe.
You mean like how they did in WandaVision?
Yeah. Take him to thousands upon thousands of pieces and sprinkle him across all the different realities and be done with it. Like, why even lock them into this forever going battle that one day could break down and they get out, or you just kill them?
Hey, you make a good point. I mean,
I'm not for. I'm not for violence. I don't blah 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 yada yada yada. However, in this instance, I will pick up the machete first and cut off heads. Like, you know what?
I mean, it's a Nazi and basically the equivalent of a warlord.
Yes, kill him. Like, why? Like, we need. Which one of the Avengers has no problem just straight killing people? We need one of them.
Natasha, Clint. They have.
Get a different. The Clint went crazy. I want that Clint and put him there and let him kill both of them. If y'all got problems with it, get one of the ones that has no.
They don't. Yeah, they don't. They really don't. I mean, yeah, Natasha, she's a good person, but she will kill you. That's not.
Yeah, take that Captain America shield, throw it, and chop off some heads. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, which I don't understand why that shield should be decapitating people, not just boinking off of people. I'm like, no, because when that thing flies, it sticks in the buildings.
Yeah, and like the edge is very
and the velocity you got to throw it to get it to come back.
That's just tilting, and then they're hitting them like on like the rounded part. But if they're hitting it on the edge, that's cutting.
Yeah, heads should be rolling, but we understand PG-13. We understand. We understand. But
I'm gonna cut off their heads.
Okay, you have it here first, people. But okay, so in the comments, let us know who you think they should do stories for next season. I already know Gamora is going to be one of them, so I already know that. But who do you think they should do stories on next season? Personally, X-Men, stuff like that. But
Ghost Rider.
Yeah, Ghost Rider, because that's another one. I mean, we already know they have no problem doing horror zombies.
Yeah. So Ghost Rider, you got Blade. You can just
So let's do the whole gambit. You got 11 more episodes. 11 or 12, because I think they're probably going to cut it down to like 20 now. But 11 or 12 episodes. So hey, let's see what y'all can do. Other than that, let us know what your thoughts on the episode, and we will see you. Oh, before I do my sign off, do you have anything to pimp out, Vicky?
Yes. As always, come by Fangirl Review on Twitch. Monday, 7:30 p.m. supposedly. I will be doing because things happen,
Yeah,
life,
things happen. Yeah.
technology, internet, things happen. So
Yeah.
it's planned for Monday. So um the chat has decided, the community has decided, and I will be crocheting a green Yoshi. It was a fight. It was a battle between green and light blue, but green pulled out in the end. Yeah,
Okay.
it was. I put up a poll. It was vicious. A lot of points were spent. A lot of bits were spent. They were battling it out. It was like 76 to 75, and that 76 vote came in at the last second. So, green
Okay. All right.
Yoshi. Yeah, I got the yarn right here. No, that's the white. Yeah. So I went and picked up.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because like I had emerald green. I needed the lighter green for green Yoshi. So that was what I'll be making.
Oh, okay.
So come on by. We chit chat. We have fun, and I make stuff.
Cool, cool. I put some gameplay up of the first 30 minutes of Metroid Dread. Probably do a little bit more gameplay this week. Of course,
Are you
y'all
gonna
know
stream?
I'm gonna try to stream it. I had an issue last Friday. It was weird with my TV and my internet, but thankfully Saturday it worked.
Like
Um,
I said, supposedly
yeah,
because what could go wrong does go wrong.
yeah. So I'm gonna try. Probably try to do it again this week. Hopefully everything works out sometime. And I am gonna start back doing my Let's Talks. I just gotta write them out so I can make sure I have my bullet points right. Also, Winging It podcast tonight at 7. We're going to be talking about Sakurai's and Smash Brothers last character, Sora, and some other stuff that went on in gaming this week. So be sure to come by and check that out at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. And that's going to do it for this episode of What If Fresh Take Reaction. We got a little bit of a wait until the next Marvel show, which is Hawkeye, and that's on November 24th.
Oh,
So
okay.
there's a little bit of a wait there, but
I know you guys will miss us. I know you will.
Yeah. So we'll think of something to probably come back and do a just so y'all remember our faces. But we'll be back for that one, and hopefully by that time, Mr. T will be able to come back to join us for these reviews. Hopefully.
I know you keep having him sitting on the couch, but he'll never be here. You guys,
yeah.
Take him off the couch. Get off the couch. You'll never come. Get off the couch.
But yeah, we will see you guys later. Don't forget to leave a comment. Don't forget to check out my stuff, check out Vicky's stuff, and we will see you next time. Peace.